Hey y'all, hey, okay, so I needed to share this message real quick, and basically God was showing me this in my personal life. The message is basically that you're going to have to fight, okay? You are going to have to fight. I know a lot of us have been battling a lot of spiritual warfare. We've been battling spiritually, emotionally, and then even, physically, some of the things in our lives may not look the way we want them to look. And we just been battling some people nonstop. And God said, you're going to have to fight, okay? You're going to have to fight to go possess your land for whoever this is for, okay? Jesus is Lord. He was showing me this, y'all. It was basically, I was trying to take care of some bills, right, in my personal life. So I'm trying to take care of these bills, and in the process, some things not looking the way I want them to look. And then I had to call customer service. I really dislike calling customer service. I hate the whole time. I hate having to talk about things or explain things that I feel like I shouldn't have to explain, because things should just be the way they're supposed to be, especially if you set your account up a certain way. And so, anyways, I'm talking to customer service. And long story short, y'all, I was on hold with them for over an hour. And I kept putting the call off because I hate having to deal with customer service. I really do. But me taking the time to do that, I ended up finding out that I thought I was being overcharged for one bill. During the process, I found out I was being overcharged for two bills. Okay. So I was on the phone with them for like over an hour, like maybe an hour and a half. And I was annoyed because my time is priceless, right? And they kept putting me on hold. But at the end result, they ended up having to credit me over $100 on, there was two bills total, right? That had been charged over $100. And so anyways, God was showing me there, you didn't feel like making a call. You didn't feel like going through all that, but you had to fight to get your account right. And I'm feeling like it should just be right. That's the thing. My account should have just been right. I didn't do nothing wrong. It was somebody on that end that I spoke with, and I made some changes to my account. I talked to somebody. They didn't do it on their end, right? They did it wrong. So it had my bill looking a certain way. And I'm feeling like it should just be right because I did what I was supposed to do on my end. This is how I'm feeling. And God said, no, you're going to have to fight. You have to call. You have to wait on hold. You have to advocate for yourself. When I told them people the situation, even though I was right in the situation, and whoever I talked to on the phone before, they handled my account wrong, those people did not want to take responsibility for that. So they got me on the phone. They had to keep putting me on hold. Yes, we had to talk to a manager. No, I can't just let this go. No, I'm not about to pay additional $50 that I'm not supposed to pay for this month. And then when they put me on hold, I'm mad I'm on hold. And I say, let me look into some stuff. I start looking through my paperwork, my receipts or whatever for this company. And I say, wait a minute. I say, not only did y'all overcharge me for 1 month, y'all overcharged me for 2 months. So now got to talk to the manager again because now they got to credit me more. So the point is I had to fight for every single cent though, because those companies hate, giving you credit. They hate, reducing whatever the balance is. They didn't want to do it. But I said, listen, you seem like a nice person. I'm not trying to be difficult. I like doing business with y'all, but I can't in good conscience continue and y'all overcharge me. I'm not going to feel good about that, about continuing service with y'all. And y'all, the situation, right? I had to advocate for myself. Bottom line. Okay. This happened to me twice in the same day. So God was speaking, and I didn't mean to make this. I always say I don't mean to make this long, but okay, here it is. You have to fight for yourself. I had to get on the phone again, probably a couple hours later with a different company. And in me advocating for myself, it worked out in my favor. And I felt like it shouldn't be this way. They should just do it the right way or whatever. But I had to fight for myself. And that's what God is calling y'all to do in this hour. What he was showing me is the promises and the things that he has promised to give y'all that y'all been praying for. If you don't learn how to fight now to possess the land, you're not going to be able to keep the land once you get it. And it's not going to be because God takes it away from you. It's because the world we live in, this is a battleground. You are literally walking, talking, sitting, standing in a battleground every day of your life in this earth, on this world, right? So when God gives you something, you better believe that there is the enemy out there, that the enemy is seeking who he may devour, that he's going to want to take it from you. There are people who literally, Jesus is Lord. Some of y'all don't even realize how much God is about to give y'all. And he's trying to teach you how to protect it ahead of time. So this strength that it's requiring for you to fight right now, because for y'all to fight right now, it's going to require some more strength. It's going to require some more pushing, some more stretching. But it's in you. You have barely scratched the surface of your identity. There is more in you. There is more in you. And God is allowing this to pull it out of you. This is a learning opportunity. Y'all, we've been learning these things on repeat. It's been continuing over and over and over the same situations because repetition, what's that saying? Repetition is the mother of learning. God is preparing us for what he's about to give us so we can keep it and be wise stewards over it. But if you had never had to fight, how could you learn, right? Some of y'all have had to learn how to fight spiritually. Some of y'all had to, seek deeper in God and knowledge and just even battling spiritual warfare. I have learned how to pray on a whole nother level, ever since I've been doing this, praying over myself, praying over my daughter. And even now, y'all, every time I make videos, I get attacked afterwards. And so it annoys me or whatever, but at the same time, it's causing me to look deeper. It's causing me to find more information, more knowledge, pray for God, I'm praying for God to teach me how to fight spiritually, right? And he was just showing me, you're going to need this. For what I'm about to give you, this is God here, what he's telling me and what he's saying to y'all, for what he's about to give you and pour out to you, you're going to need to know how to defend it. You're going to need to know how to protect it. So if you can't fight now to possess the land, you're not going to be able to hold on to it, all right? So he just wanted me to make this message to encourage y'all. When you surrender to God, you have absolutely nothing to fear. You have absolutely nothing to fear. I was trying to find the words. The saying came to mind, that knowledge is power. Some of y'all need to seek God deeper on some things. Some of y'all, he told y'all to fast. Y'all don't even know sometimes what y'all up against or what y'all battling. So when God leads you to do certain things, you need to do it. He may lead you to stay up one night and spend more time with him or praise and worship, He may even lead you to rest. God, rest is something he has to tell me to do constantly. Because I just keep going and going, and he's just telling me to rest, because I need it, and I need him to fill me back up again. The things he's given us to do on this earth, we cannot do them without his help. Okay, sometimes you got to sit with him and be refilled in him, but he basically wanted y'all to know y'all got to fight to possess y'all land. Okay, he even was leading me to write down facts, the truth versus lies, because the enemy has been coming hard with them lies lately. So he was leading me to write it all down, write the lies and then write the truth. Okay, but you need to fight to possess your land, and it may seem like it's giants there when you get there, right? Just like when Moses and them went to possess their land, it was giants there and the people were scared. No. This is not the time to be scared. We serve the same God that parted the Red Sea, right? Certainly, he's going to give us this land that he promised us. Certainly, if we obey him and listen to what he's telling us to do, we will conquer this too, right? That's the kind of mindset and attitude he wants you to have right now in this hour. So do not allow the enemy to waste any more of your time with these lies and have you stagnant or just stuck. You got to fight. You got to fight back. I don't know. And sometimes I feel repetitive because, like I said, we've been doing this on a repetitive cycle, it seemed like. And God says, tell them to fight. Tell them to fight. I am building something in them. I am teaching them something in this moment that is going to help sustain them once they're on the other side. Once I give them these things that they're asking for, this is going to help sustain them over there. Okay? Jesus is Lord. All right. I love y'all. I love y'all. That was the message. God said y'all got to fight back, fight to possess your land, and pray to him and ask him to lead you on how to do that. All right. I love y'all so much, and y'all be blessed. Okay, y'all, let me add this too, because this is some examples he was giving me. Y'all been hearing me talk about kingdom marriage a lot lately, because that is what God is talking about. I don't just jump on a bandwagon of different things because other people talking about it, but like literally, God has been talking about prodigals and marriage a lot lately, and so he brought up different examples for some of y'all who's waiting on that person or whatever. He's already given me several dreams about how the enemy is going to try to infiltrate those marriages, on how the enemy is going to try to cause division, right? So I'm just using this as an example. Even though God has confirmed this thing to you about this person several times over, and when y'all do come together, you better believe he confirmed it to them as well, right? They got the confirmation from God as well, and they've surrendered to him as well. So even though that's going to take place, the enemy is going to come through later and try to sow division and confusion, right? He's going to try to. God showed me in one dream he used the girl's friend to try to sow division between her and her relationship, her marriage or whatever. He may try to use family members. He's going to do it sneaky. It's different devices that he's going to try to use. And us learning how to fight now, us learning discernment now, us learning, wisdom now, that's going to help us protect us when we're on the other side. That's going to help us protect our family from the different entry points that the enemy is already planning on using, right? And even y'all who your businesses, when your business takes off and say it's doing amazing, you may have people come around who pretend to be really happy, but they're not. And they want to tank your business, or they want to, come up off of your success. They're not really for you. It is so many different people in this world that do not carry the spirit of God. Man, it's sad. Jesus is Lord. It's sad, it's frustrating, it's disappointing, but like I said, we're on a battlefield, we're on a battleground. So when y'all get these things, everybody's not going to be happy for you. Some people are going to try to come through and make you fail on purpose. So you're going to have to learn how to defend these things. You're going to have to learn how to protect these things. You're going to have to learn. You are learning. You're learning right now. All this you're going through is not for nothing. It's not for nothing. So you're going to have to learn how to speak over yourself. You're going to have to learn how to speak over your family, your household, your husband, your wife, your child. You're going to have to learn how to speak over and speak into everything that God has given you and protect it. Okay, protect it. We don't pray enough. That's something else he was telling me. We don't pray enough. We don't speak enough against the things that are coming at us. When the enemy is telling us lies, we don't open our mouth and fight back. We don't do that enough. And it's powerful. And it's not silly and it's not ridiculous. It is absolutely powerful and necessary. It's necessary. And what else he showed me? He was talking about businesses. He was talking about these marriages. Jesus is Lord. Just like even when, God tells us something or shows us something, he may give you a vision for something or confirm something to you. And in a moment, you feel really strong about it. And then later, the enemy tries to come and steal that thing from you mentally, emotionally, and make you wonder, did I really hear God right? Did I really, am I certain that God really said this? Because that's what he does. That's what he does. He tries his best to sow confusion, division. So God just wants y'all to know that y'all are going to have to fight to hold on to these things. So y'all don't fall prey. Y'all don't fall prey to the enemy's attempts, okay? Jesus is Lord. Okay. Okay, y'all, I'm just trying to make sure I'm not forgetting nothing because he wanted me to add that. But he said, y'all got to fight. Open y'all mouth and speak. If you have confessions, start saying them every day. I need to share my personal confession with y'all. I wrote like 3 of them when I was younger, and he's been leading me to write a new one with the new information I have. And just to share those with y'all. If you don't have a confession, you can write one on your own, but the confessions of your tongue are mighty. You need to be speaking life over yourself, over your situation, over your children, over your marriage, and over all the things that God has called you to, and called you to do. You have to speak life over yourself. All right. I love y'all. I love y'all so much. And that was the message. All right. God said y'all gotta fight. Y'all gotta fight. All right. I love y'all. Y'all be blessed. Okay, y'all. This is the last one. I forgot to add. Okay. He also mentioned how some of y'all are going to be celebrities. I've seen that in dreams before too. I've seen some of y'all going into professional sports. I don't know what sport he played. It could have been basketball. I had a dream about a guy and he was going into professional sports. He's being interviewed, and this was somebody after God's own heart. This is one of his children. Some of y'all are about to be elevated like on a whole new level where y'all will be literal celebrities in a territory you are walking into. You're going to have to know how to protect yourself spiritually. You're going to have to know how to battle, how to fight. You're going to have discernment. Jesus is Lord. From some of the dreams I had regarding some of the people that are walking into this dark territory, right? Some of y'all are going to have seats at the table. Y'all are going to have discernment and wisdom. And all of this is training. All of this is training and preparation. So, Jesus is Lord. Take everything to God in prayer. Allow him to refill you or whatever, and ask him to help you fight these battles. Ask him to fight these battles for you. Ask him to lead you to what you need to do, to get your strength back. Because when you're warring with the enemy, and as hefty as this spiritual warfare has been lately, it can be draining, and you need God to fill you back up, and sometimes you just need to rest with him. And that is a strength in itself, because I always come back supercharged after I rest with him, always. Because while I'm resting with him, he's filling me up in the process too. So, but anyways, y'all, I believe that was it. God said y'all gotta fight. All right. I love y'all. Y'all be blessed.